Okay, sweetheart. So, remember my New Year's resolution? I know it's been a while since the New Year's, and I kind of failed my resolution already. But I figured I'd give it another shot. I know you suggested my resolution should be to chill out and respect your boundaries and stop doing things like tracking your phone, but come on, we both know that's not really realistic. You know how I am. I just love you so much. Maybe too much. I know I have a really weird way of expressing that love. Some would say it's unhealthy. Not to my face, obviously, since they're scared. But I know how some people talk behind closed doors when they think I'm not listening. But anyway, this isn't about them. This is about us, sweetie. I think my love for you is mostly healthy. Probably. Except in just one itsy bitsy little way. Financially, I kind of spend a lot of money on you, and it's nice. But I don't think it's healthy in the long term. Which is why I've my budget written down here. Take a look. So I was hoping to get you some outside advice from you here and see if you could maybe help me balance my budget. I know you're not like a professional financial advisor or anything, but well, you're really the only person I can turn to. Because I'm sure anyone else would just turn me over to the police. I mean, look at this budget. I spent $300 on rope this month. That's kind of sketchy, right? And I'm not even the leader of a Boy Scouts or something. Like, that to use as an excuse. Now, I know you might think, sweetie, why do you need $300 of rope? That is an excessive amount of rope. Why would anyone need that much? But, but hear me out. So, originally, I ordered some rope online, but when I got it, it really wasn't up to my standards. It was honestly just too easy to get out of. It would never work for tying you up. Not that I would need you to do that because you would never leave me, because you love me. You do love me, right? That's what you told me many times before. Like, remember when I first confessed to you, and you told me you loved me too? And that you wouldn't press stalking charges. Oh, that was so romantic. Granted, a lawyer would probably argue that your response didn't count because you were intimidated under stress, but that's honestly not important. Things like lawyers or laws aren't important. What's important is that it's just the two of us, sweetie. What's important is our relationship and that we love each other. And I love you. I definitely love you. I love you so much that I want to know everything about you. I even had a team of scientists analyze your DNA. That was pretty expensive, actually. That's another expense I'll have to think about. I really need to balance my budget. But anyway, the point is that I love you and you love me, so it's all good. Now, where was I? Something about fluoroatomic acid. No, I was talking about why I spent so much on rope. Anyway, the short version's that I kept on trying new rope, and the quality was always too bad until I finally found a rope that I was satisfied with. That's why I spent $400 on rope this month. Did I say 300? I meant 400. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm kind of a spendthrift when it comes to you, so I was hoping you could help me balance my budget, judging by the appalled look on your face. Looks like you're done reading it. So, what do you think? Is there any area where I can cut my expenses? What? No, sweetie. I can't cut that. I need to keep renting that warehouse. That's where I keep all the wax replicas of you. There isn't enough space in the basement for them. And you know, when I get a replica of you, it's really hard to choose just one pose, and I just can't have one. And then there's the expression, too. There's so much thought that goes into every detail of every last one, so it's really hard to choose just one replica to have, or two, or 50. But the point is that those replicas are important to me, and the warehouse is really the only place for them. It's not like they're just gathering dust. I do make regular visits every once in a while just to admire the craftsmanship. But anyway, I can't really cut that, sweetie, so maybe try seeing if there's anything else I can cut from my budget. Oh yeah, I can explain the $12,000 on voice synthesis. So, do you know what a Vocaloid is? It's basically the software that has some synthetic voices that people use the software to make sounds with the voice. So, I was trying to fund the project where it's like that, but with your voice, because I really like your voice. It's so sweet to my ears. I can just get never tired of listening to it. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't want to listen to any music unless you're the one singing it. But I didn't want to bother you, having you sing for me, obviously, so the synthetic voice project is a good way around that. But think about it logically. Is this really even an expense? It's more like an investment, don't you think? You're so precious, and by extension, your voice is precious too. So think about how much I could license the software out for. I'm sure everyone would love it. I don't know if I will, because I do really get jealous when other people listen to you, and it makes me finally want to remove their ability to hear, but that's okay. The software can just be for the two of us. I don't know. We'll see. But at the end of the day, I really can't cut that expense out. It's absolutely vital that I spend money on that. So, see if there's anything else in the budget that catches your eye. No, but I can't cut that out either. It's only like $50 a month. That's basically nothing. I know that's about 300 gigabytes of storage space a month, but I promise you, I need all those jump drives. Listen, I have so many pictures of you, and also videos, but that's okay. Most of them in the web media files format, so the size is actually pretty small. It's really efficient. So it's not a problem and not wasteful with my money. They're much smaller than GIFs and slightly smaller than MP4s. And I also thought that WebM stood for web movie, but apparently not. The more you know. I also have a lot of MP3 files of you too. Mostly the sounds you make when you're sleeping. You sound very cute when you're sleeping, by the way. Would you like to listen? I've been recording you sleeping on 1,024 different nights, so maybe just pick a number between 1 and 1,024 and I can show you that file. Or if you want to do it randomly, I highly recommend files number 72, 456, 981. Those three are my favorite. Sid 72 is a close runner-up, though. That's really so hard to decide, though. But yeah, I really can't cut that from my budgets. Okay, listen, I know it sounds silly, but hear me out. The first kidnapping insurance is too important to stop paying. I'm sure you're probably wondering, what the heck reverse kidnapping insurance actually is. Okay, so to give you context, when a person goes to a country or area where kidnappings for ransom are common, they might buy kidnapping insurance. That way, in the event they are kidnapped, the insurance will negotiate and pay the ransom. Theoretically, I wasn't. Wait, if you're kidnapped, well, then if the insurance doesn't arrest you, then you wouldn't be able to take legal action when you're being held captive somewhere. Although I guess the insurance is for reputation uphold if they want more customers. Anyway, so the reverse kidnapping insurance is sort of like the opposite of that. Since I kidnapped you a while ago, if you ever escape, the insurance covers the cost of taking you and retrieving you. I guess it's not really the opposite of kidnapping insurance, since I'm not really ransoming you. Though, I mean, I would never sell you. You are mine to keep. Forever. Besides, you're here willingly. You'd never try to escape from me. But I mean, if you did, that's what the insurance is for. Anyway, that's like the number one thing I have to make sure to keep paying, so that there's no way of getting rid of that. Oh, sweetie. I know those cameras are expensive, but I have to keep those too. Not just to record you. They're mostly to record you, though. By the way, you always look so great, no matter the angle, no matter the lighting, no matter the video resolution. You always look so wonderful, sweetheart, even with bedhead or bags under your eyes. I'm sorry, what was I saying? Oh, right, the cameras. I need to keep those, darling. I already told you I have thousands of gigabytes worth of content of you, sweetie. Obviously, I have to get those videos from somewhere. But it's not just that. I have to record your surroundings too, you know, like around the house, outside the surrounding buildings, inside them too, all to make sure no one is getting too close. I have to make sure no one is hopping the fence or the barbed wire to get to you. I don't want someone to steal you away from me. I have to keep you safe. It's a dangerous world out there. Not everyone out there is as kind as me. You'd not believe the things my cameras have picked up. Like the mayor's affair. Wait, that's it. I don't have to cut my expenses. I just have to make more money. All I have to do is blackmail the mayor. Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much for helping me realize it. You're always such a big help. I love you. I think you deserve a reward. Good thing. I should be able to afford to spoil you now.